Alright guys, so today the injection pump's going into my Cummins. So by the end of the day, it should be running. Now, I bought this one from Diesel Auto Power. It's a reman pump. Now, I bought parts from them before. They got good customer service and everything when I've had trouble. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I've had good customer service from them, so that's why I bought from them again. Don't know how much of install I'm gonna get caught on camera, just because my dad's coming to help put it in to try to get it in faster. So I'll try to get as much on camera as I can, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I wanted to let you know also about the ear puller. So, you can get these ear pullers from many different places. I purchased this one off Amazon only because I needed it rather quickly and I forgot to order one. But you can get them from most places online. But that's what it looks like. It comes with 2 bolts. I know you need 17 millimeter. Take 2 of the lines off on the pump, and you need a 19 millimeter. Take the other line off. I'm gonna go do that right now. Alright guys, so I got take a 17 millimeter. Take this banjo bolt out, or yeah, get that line off. 17 millimeter for this one. Take the line off the back of the pump, feeds into your common rail. That takes a 19 millimeter or 3/4. The cap is 3/8. That goes underneath your serpentine belt down here. And then I just use a flat screwdriver and pop this wire off down on there. Alright guys, so I did get the pump in. Took me 2 days, only because I get home from work at 7 o'clock, and I ended up having to get a washer for behind the nut for the timing gear, because this one is screwed up. It's bent and it's split down here. I was afraid of it snapping in 2 pieces and falling down to the timing gears. But I did want to show you on this old pump that the seal between here gave out and kind of made it a little bit of a gap and was leaking down in the bottom. I knew that while it was on the truck, but it's easier to see now that it's off the truck. I don't know if I can get a close-up of it or not, but it's got a nice gap all the way around now that it's loose. But I'll go get the wires hooked up for the lift pump, get it primed up, and hopefully it starts. Alright guys, so back up here at the truck, I got the lift pump hooked up. Got my lines all hooked up, except for the old fuel pump. It's not hooked up anymore. Just don't need it. Got the line hooked back up to the rail. Got the return line hooked back up. Got the cover plate back on. Got the gear nut back on. So I'm gonna prime it and see what happens. Alright guys, so it's back running. I had to actually break loose a front fuel and water separator and get the air out of the system on the fast side to get the truck started. I could not get fuel to the front, to the CP3, to get the truck started. But it's back running now, since it's been sitting here for at least a month, if not longer. So I tried to reprogram my truck, and I kept throwing an error 42 code on my Smarty. So I started doing a little research, and I guess a lot of guys are having that trouble with the lift pump and everything. So I guess what you got to do is you have to pull both ABS fuses, pull the fuse out of the lift pump and the relay out of the lift pump, and make sure you got your batteries good and charged, which I just hooked another truck up to it, but it worked. Truck's programmed, and it's ready to rock and roll again. Okay, so the truck does start and run. To program it, I had to pull my ABS fuses, pull the fuse and relay out of the fast pump, and I did hook jumper cables from one truck to the red truck. For some reason, Smarty says you have to do that to get it programmed, but that was the only way I did it. If not, I threw an error code. But I got big plans for the Dodge, got big plans for the F-150 and the Razor, so if you want to follow any of the builds, come on back. Thank you.